Welcome, angry faithful, to the What the Hell Wednesday, where we just talk around about stuff that's happening. What's really happening this week? I mean, we kind of had to do a special edition episode Sunday. I did by myself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, something happened this weekend, didn't it? Did it? I'm kind of.
There was a little bit of noise.
Yeah.
I heard some noise.
Yeah.
I heard some boats were touched.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard some feelings were hurt.
Like 80 people in one building. I know that happened this week.
And that was only in the first match and a half of the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what?
Oh, you're talking about that Iran shit, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. I forgot. Yeah. you know, Trump just be doing shit.
Speaking of that, okay, we'll get into the Iran stuff and the other stuff here in a second. Now, the wrestling stuff, I got to ask you a question. This is a very important question. We got to
First off, let me preface this because I've had this conversation with our audience of 3 people today in my head 4 times today. And I'm a D'Anthonist. I believe in D'Anthony Holloway. And so I'm going to say this. I know we no longer do a wrestling podcast, but we're going to talk about wrestling for about the next 5 minutes because this is our goddamn podcast, and we're going to talk about what we want. Now, Danhausen, go.
Okay. Do you think because Danhausen cursed Dominic Mysterio, the Penta was able to get that Intercontinental champion belt?
Absolutely. And for the first time in over a year that I've started watching wrestling again, I literally jumped off of my couch like I was watching a UFC fight. And like, dude, like it wasn't scripted or whatever, like, because I knew, okay, he made his debut. He cursed Dom. Dom's gonna lose his shit, and Penta's finally gonna get a fucking strap. Like, I knew that. I could see it coming, right?
Yeah.
But once it finally fucking materialized, dude, I was sitting there, I was like, oh, Mexican Destroyer! One. I came off the couch, fuck yeah! Like, dude, I even texted the group right afterwards the picture of Penta with the fucking strap. I was like, no.
Dude, it's one of
the bitches.
You forgot your age when you jumped up like that. You like, oh, my hips. Oh God, I'm not old.
No, I felt that about 46 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was watching Kill Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking stoked about Penta winning the IC. And dude, I am a Danhausen fan. I didn't know who he was before Elimination Chamber. Never seen the dude before in my life.
Really?
He came out to like the little funky like Beetlejuice type theme. And then I was like, who the fuck is this retard, right? And then I looked him up after the pay-per-view and started watching some of his promos and shit. And then I watched the whole podcast with him and CVV.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm in on this guy.
Oh, dude.
And then he cursed Dom, and I was like, fuck you, Dom.
and then one of his moves is he puts teeth in the person's mouth.
I've never seen him wrestle. I just fucking like the guy.
Yeah, he's AEW. He's more of a it's a character. It's not he won't get a belt. He won't like, he might get like maybe a tag team belt. They put him with somebody.
He might be an IC champion. If they push him, he might be an IC.
I could see that one only because that championship belt is the workman's belt. It's basically you worked your butt off, you get that belt.
Yep.
But yeah. But
no, I like that guy. I like the gimmick.
he had to trademark his face makeup.
Why?
Well, Sting did it. He asked Sting about it, and Sting did it, and he's like, "Yeah, if you have something like that, you got to trademark it so nobody else can use it."
No, reverse that. I heard that. He was the first one to.
Sting
Correct?
was the first one to trademark his face paint.
I thought Danhausen was the first one, and then Sting did it because of it.
No. You my dyslexia came off on you. You heard it in reverse.
Don't ever say you came on me again.
Why? Okay. But some do you want to do the cop news or you want to do the world news?
Let's do world news first because I'm a little high. And I can't remember what cop news we're talking about right now.
No, there's two cop newses that you'd want to hear. But we'll go with the world news. This is something that he wanted, and I found a better video. I know that you had a video, but I found a better video of
Okay, I was right. Danhausen did say, I'll send you the video.
he did say that?
Yep.
Oh.
Maybe your dyslexia caught up with you, hombre.
Maybe so. But here's Charlie Kirk talking about Islam.
Oh, yes.
And I just messed that up entirely, didn't I? There we go.
Is not compatible with West. Islam is not compatible with Western civilization. Period.
Amen.
I'm not talking about individual. We're talking about the macro ideology where many of them gather together and what that metastasizes into. So I want you to try to filter out any individual interactions because that is a distraction from what is happening civilizationally. How is it incompatible? Number one, we as Christians believe in freedom of speech. We believe that it is our birthright. Islamists do not believe in freedom of speech, period. You cannot question Muhammad. You cannot make fun of him. You cannot question the state. Number two, they do not believe in freedom of expression or freedom of religion. In Islam, in the verses, you are allowed to lie. You are allowed to deceive in front of God as long as it advances the aims and goals of Islam. You are allowed to masquerade a different version of yourself. A foreign concept to those of us as Christians. Because what is the ultimate value claim of Christianity? It is truth. Because our Lord and Savior is truth, and truth became flesh. At the top of all of it, it is truth. In Islam, it is not truth. Truth is not the ultimate Islamic value. It's not. It's power. It's domination, subjugation, conquest. Islam is taking over by force. There's a reason why it is a religion of the sword to create a global caliphate.
So, yeah. Found a better one. I thought you might like that a little bit better. But, yeah, we are at... Congress hasn't designated it as a war, but we are at war with Iran. Beginning of the I already talked about what happened on Sunday. Basically what happened like Monday, Tuesday, since we haven't been we're doing nerd sports. We really don't talk about politics or anything like that on that day. It's just sports and all that stuff. But apparently they were trying to figure out who the supreme leader was and find out who the supreme leader, new supreme leader is going to be. And 80 clergymen got blown up. Did you see the video?
Guess what I say about that? I say, woo! I saw a nice compilation today on X of it was like several CCTV videos of Iranian stations, and I checked and it said it wasn't AI. So, and you know, I'm a Trump supporter about those. And about whether or not it's AI and calling bullshit on it. And this one, they said it wasn't AI, but it was like CCTV from like 4 or 5 different Iranian bases or whatever, where they were like inside the little control rooms, and it was just shit just blowing up and people just going to meet Allah. And I loved it. I loved it all.
Have you noticed that a lot of the stuff that's coming out right now, it's all uncensored and everything, or classified, all of it declassified? I mean, it.
Yeah.
Johnny said there was a website
the best place to get updates is fucking the White House's X page.
Yeah,
They're posting fucking memes. Go to the White House's X page right now and just hit play. Like, dude, they posted one today that was a Call of Duty meme. We have to watch that one.
God, yes.
Play it.
I love that. Hold on. It's right here.
It was fucking epic, dude. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, you know how Twitter auto plays? I was fucking around with something and I heard it start playing and I recognized the Call of Duty shit. And then I realized it was a White House. I was like, oh, wait, fuck, what is this?
Yeah. This is hilarious.
Calling in that tactical nuke.
Yeah, 100%.
We're winning this fight.
We're gonna go ahead and
yeah.
Oh, this is the one I was searching for.
Yeah, we'll pull up the whole video of that in a minute.
Yeah, but this right here, that was the Iran,
the frigate.
Yeah, the frigate and around the Indian Ocean. They're like,
that was the first time we've smashed a vessel with a torpedo since World War II. Yeah. And I want to look up the. I'll find it while we're watching this. I'm gonna find the video of Pete Hegseth talking about it.
Okay. Just put it in. You can add it to. I'll
add it to the drive.
Okay. But yeah, the memes of the White House is just ridiculous. Let me get here. Go to the White House. It's following 6 people. I just love this. It's following 6 people, but it has like 3.9 followers.
Oh, should we just search what I want and we don't find the video because we hate me?
Now, that was another thing they did. They did the
Find anybody in Hollywood that would play Hitler.
Oh, that's a funny. Oh, it's a Shane Gillis thing. It was like we couldn't find anybody in Hollywood that would play Hitler, and Shane pops up to play Hitler. All right, so I'll get that ad right or that video right quick. Anyway, keep going.
Oh, what? Apparently, we're gay.
Who's gay?
This
Who
guy
said that?
Early the redneck. Hey man, the content. I love that you came out of the closet. My favorite LGBTQ YouTuber. Also, one thing, Early the redneck. I hate to tell you this right now, but
I don't know who you are, but you can suck my dick from the back, big dog.
But yeah, but no, get the here's another fun fact. The the
I got it for you. LGBT.
No, the LGB are getting away from the T and Q.
I know it, dude. Let's look up some Ariel Scarcella videos. I love that chick. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
She trashes Lily Tino. I fucking hate that autogonophilia freak and all those crazy weirdos. We're gonna totally get this episode kicked off of YouTube.
Probably.
Stop broadcasting on YouTube. Let's just keep on X. Hey guys, if you want to watch this, go ahead and check us out, Angry Me Productions on X. We're going to get a little spicy here, it looks like. So we will see you for the rest of the podcast on X. And whoever commented, you can come too.
Okay.
Are we just on X now?
Yeah, we're just fucking X.
Fuck that guy. Who said that? You're not gay, Dave. You never been gay for 1 minute except for those 3 minutes in high school. But you came hard.
It was 4.
So so let's roll with the videos, dude. I just sent you that video in the link in the shared folder.
Iranian Air Force is no more. Built for 1996, destroyed in 2026. The Iranian Navy rests at the bottom of the Persian Gulf.
Proportional.
Combat ineffective, decimated, destroyed, defeated, pick your adjective. In fact, last night, we sunk their prize ship, the Soleimani. Looks like POTUS got him twice. Their Navy, not a it is no more. In fact, yesterday in the Indian Ocean, and we'll play it on the screen there, an American submarine sunk.
That's a powerful fucking tie, by the way.
It was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Game.
Oh, wait.
There we go. And here's the thing. People, this is resurfaced quite a bit. I got it from someone else's website. And this is basically everybody's like, Donald Trump never said he wanted to do this. He wanted to attack Iran. Blah, 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 blah. This is a clip from 1980.
Hey, and then we're going to roll that other beautiful bean footage.
Which one?
I'll send it to you. Players.
The Iranian situation is a case in point. That they hold our hostages is just absolutely and totally ridiculous. That this country sits back and allows a country such as Iran to hold our hostages, to my way of thinking, is a horror. And I don't think they'd do it with other countries. I honestly don't think they'd do it with other countries.
Obviously, you're advocating that we should have gone in there with troops, etc., and brought our boys out.
I absolutely feel that, yes. I don't think there's any question, and there's no question in my mind.
Don't you love seeing those videos? I mean, there's something about his affect back then, even kind of the look in his eyes, the way he speaks, the softness of it and everything else. I asked the guys a couple questions during that just to get some things absolutely correct here. But the through line of what he is saying there is that people don't respect weakness.
Yeah, basically. Now, this is Trey just sent this to me. This has been going around also a lot. I've seen it so many times of, we'll just call it what it is, Democratic side saying what we need to do versus Republican.
In case y'all are wondering, we lean a little right here.
Big time.
These two people have different ways of speaking. See if you notice.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care. They've got to be stopped.
It's kind of like tomato. Tomorrow I'm going to blow up your house. These two.
Your house.
Dude, I love it. Fucking
okay, about the two pilots that got shot down by Kuwait on accident.
I saw one video where a female was approached by some friendly people, and I saw a video where a male was approached by some hostile people, and then, until they found out he was American. That was all I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's
Film me.
basically
Okay.
it. But this has a little bit more flair to it.
Yeah, that play them. I saw like 2 30-second clips. That was it.
Yeah.
You're never gonna play him because you hate democracy?
No problem.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you for helping us. Everything perfect?
Here's the thing, okay? And I couldn't find the guy video one. Here's the thing on that, okay? And I realized that when I was coming back from Dallas, was the male pilot was about to get attacked. And you finally see it. They had like a pipe getting ready. It was like, "Who are you?" Blah 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 blah. And the guy was like, "I'm American." As soon as he said American, oh, okay. That female pilot, they were like, "Oh, so sorry. I'm glad you're helping us out." Blah blah blah. You know why? I'll tell you exactly reason why. Okay, because they knew no one in that area that was a woman would be flying a fucking plane.
Well, I mean, it would either be us or Israel.
That would be the only one. And I got
doesn't Israel have female pilots?
Funny that you mentioned that.
Jordan might too. Jordan's pretty dope.
Yeah, Jordan is pretty dope. Funny you should mention that. I'm gonna bring this up right now, dude. Okay. Come on, show it. Why aren't you showing it?
Oh, by the way, rocking a new hat. Oh, go back to me.
Oh,
Deal. That's from Arrow and Honor Co.
Okay.
Our buddy Dan Horgan. So check him out at Arrow and Honor.
Okay. Rumor is it was Alita. She isn't just a pilot. She's a living bridge between two worlds. Her family fled the Iranian Revolution in 1997 with nothing but the clothes on their backs and the memories of a home that no longer wanted them. Today, she represents everything the regime feared: a proud Jew and a Zionist. Israel American by birth, she did not just fly a mission. She carried a silent hope of every woman in Iran who has spent decades fighting for woman, life, and freedom. This wasn't just geopolitics, it was personal. This was from the Daughters of the Revolution. Justice has a new wingspan.
Hell yeah.
She was the one that killed the Ayatollah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I hope it is, and I love it.
Yeah.
You know how I am about checking your sources.
Yeah, I know. I told you about that too, right?
What?
That was like when they were trying to figure out who shot at Trump. The guy that was helping us out kept on showing this picture, and it was a soccer coach from Italy. Yeah. So, but this weekend also had other things that happened this weekend. There was a shooting in Austin, Texas. Talked about it a little bit on Sunday after it happened on that Saturday. Here's the thing that's happening right now. The police officers, and Trey, as a former cop, what do you think would happen to you if you did something like shoot a suspect that was about to commit mass murder? What are the steps that would probably happen to you? I mean, in a legal standing, what would happen to you if you did do that?
So give me your scenario. What was the scenario in Austin?
I want the legitimate scenario that would happen.
All right, so run that down again because I was replaying the video of the shooting in Austin in my mind.
Okay. After you shot the suspect, what would happen to you? What are the steps that you would have to do after the fact?
The first thing that should happen is once the suspect's been shot, whether he's dead or alive, that suspect needs to be handcuffed and any weapons need to be removed.
Okay.
The very next step is that officer, once the scene is secure, that officer needs to be pulled aside. He needs to be relieved of his weapon or hers, whatever. I'm not playing that shit. Fuck y'all. He needs to be relieved of his weapon, and hopefully his sergeant or lieutenant or next in line is there, and they are with him to not only console him, but to tell him to shut the fuck up and then read him his Miranda rights, put him in a car, and bring him back to the office until where he is to talk to nobody until his legal representation is there and in the room with him. That's what's supposed to happen.
Oh, you mean you don't go in front of a grand jury because the AG of Austin, Texas decided, hey, we're going to put criminal charges on you?
Dude.
Because that's what's happening.
I've been in, thank God I wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, but I've been in officer-involved shootings. And not shootings, stolen valor here. I was in an officer-involved shooting and responded to one within seconds of it happening. So not shootings, but a shooting, I was there. One, I got there seconds after. But I've seen the process happen twice. It was right. The officer was justified. The process was covered. And they still have to convene a grand jury either way because it is a homicide, depending on the state. But you most of the time, the grand jury is going to say, there's no charges coming. In this case, they tried to indict him like maliciously.
Yeah,
it did. Or no,
yeah.
Is the indictment passed?
This is just from March 3rd. Travis County District Attorney Jose Garza is bringing criminal charges against the hero APD officer who handled the mass shooter at Belford on West 6th Street. But yeah, this has been going around. Like all the podcasts and everything.
I need to do some more research on that. I haven't dug into it as deep. I was just strictly commenting on what the process should be. I'm not super familiar with the details that are going on with this.
Well, I know
we will definitely have a fucking update next week. I will be well studied.
Okay, cool. Now another thing that happened over the week. I mean, we had and we'll go over the voting stuff too for Texas, but here's something from Lone Oak County Sheriff for the Republican primary, Aaron Spencer. He won the primary. Why is that? And thank God we're on X right now. Why is that prevalent? And I'll give you the reason why.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Aaron Spencer was falsely has been arrested for killing a man accused of raping his 14-year-old daughter.
Oh, that's the sheriff election. Yes. Fuck yeah. No, that dude is a hero.
Yeah. But this is a video of him after, I guess.
Hello, Lone Oak. My name is Aaron Spencer. Many of you know my story. I'm the father who acted to protect his daughter when the system failed. I'm also a husband, a combat veteran of the 82nd Airborne Division, a contractor, and a farmer. And through my own fight for justice, I have seen firsthand the failures in law enforcement and in our circuit court, and I refuse to stand by while others face these same failures. That's why I'm announcing my candidacy to run for Lonoke County Sheriff. This campaign isn't about me. It's about every parent, every neighbor, every family who deserves to feel safe in their homes and safe in their community. It's about restoring trust, where neighbors know law enforcement is on their side and families know that they will not be left alone in a moment of need. Together, we can build a safer, stronger Lonoke County for every family. I'm Aaron Spencer, and I'm running for sheriff of Lonoke County.
Yeah.
So
For those of you not familiar with the situation, this guy was a dad whose daughter was assaulted by a fucking pedo and was facing, I think the pedo was facing like 42 charges for, shit with the daughter. And then while he was out on bail, probably from some fucking liberal DA or, whatever, or from some liberal judge or whatever, he's out on bail. This girl comes up missing and dad tracks her down because he's got tracking on her phone, and finds her in the pedophile's truck and fucking gets into a confrontation with the pedophile. From what I read, the pedophile went to pull something, and that's when dad backed up and emptied his mag. Hey, fucking, I hope the dude doesn't have a dry cleaning bill that he has to fight the estate for because he got blood spatter on him, is all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Get your daughter, put her in the car, go to the house, beat her ass, ground her ass, and have a nice day.
Yeah.
Till that kid is 17 or 18, depending on the state laws, when they're an adult, from the top of the knees to the top of the ass cheeks belongs to mom and dad. Whoop that ass. Don't let your kids act up and be a freak. Don't let them do this Roblox bullshit. I've been through all of it with mine, dude. It is it might be a little taxing to be a good parent, but it's fucking worth it, dude. I literally had to get involved with shutting down one of my children meeting somebody from Roblox at Top Golf in a city in Louisiana, dude.
Jesus.
Because my child knew that daddy had us planned to go to Top Golf that weekend, and they were playing their game and made plans to meet up with this dude. And my ex-wife, when I pulled up to get the kids, thank God she's an ex-cop too. And she was like, hey, so this is what I found, because she has that shit on their phones, she sees what they're doing. And she was like, hey, I found out this. I've already addressed it with her, but just so that you're aware, this is, where we're at. And I'm like, all right, we're on it. Like, thank you. Fucking trust me. If something happens, you'll hear about it. Just pay attention around anytime between 5:30 and 6.
Yeah.
We'll be there between 1 and 4. So yeah, 5:36, you'll probably hear something, even if you don't get a text.
I could just see it now. Hey, dude, you gonna come on the show? Been arrested. You got bail money? Fuck.
Cash App, my boy. If I'm in Louisiana, I will send you a number to send bail money to. I got a guy.
Here's something Dan posted. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is he talking about. We're both drinking bros, but I wanted to get your idea on this, what he's trying to get at on this. Dan Holloway says 338,000 death sentences. POTUS issued letters. A marquee hired Sarah Adams to build targeting packages and give GWAT vets something to do. And this video's
Every one of those red dot maps is a unique IP address that is downloaded, shared, or distributing child rape images, almost all under the age of 12. And that's just a 6-month screenshot of it. And there are over 338,000 on there. There's blue dots on there. You can't really see them, but the blue ones are the ones that are under investigation. In a sea of red. Isn't that a problem of what we're talking about? Every one of those red dot maps is a unique.
Love or hate him, Tam Debo is a fucking saint.
Oh, I love him. Like
God.
that's my fucking guy. I wish we would have got him at LSU.
Huh?
I wish we would have got him at LSU.
Yeah. But yeah, he's been doing the Lord's work and trying to get rid of pedophiles. Which, good luck with that one. I wish it was that easy. Now onto the voting stuff. Brandon Herrera and Tony Gonzalez are going into runoff.
Yes, we are. Did you take a screenshot of my story?
From which one? Because I go on almost everything.
All right. No, you keep talking about it. I'll send you the thing.
The funny thing about this whole thing, though, is that even after the runoff was done, and neither one, Brandon Herrera or Tony Gonzalez, got 50%, it's going to go into the runoff. There's an investigation going in now on Tony Gonzalez now, because it's suspected that he might be a criminal.
I mean, a criminal. It's
well.
So the story with Tony is this: Tony was
shit.
Brandon was challenging the incumbent. Tony's the incumbent for Texas District 23, which is like West San Antonio and branches out all the way to El Paso. It's the biggest district, it's the biggest border district in the country.
Yeah.
And Tony
was the biggest district in the country.
What's that?
I think it's the biggest district in the country.
I'm not sure. I know it's the biggest border district for sure.
Yeah.
But Tony's the incumbent. He's been there for 2-3 terms, whatever. And Brandon challenged him in the last election, and we didn't make it past we made it, and Brandon ended up losing the general, whatever. Or not the general. Brandon ended up losing the primary. And so we challenged again this time, and some crazy shit came to light, and that is that Tony uses his position to have sex with subordinates and wreck their homes and cheat on his wife and 6 kids. And then sometimes, I guess in at least this one particular case, they end up setting themselves on fire to commit suicide, which we talked about being a cop earlier. Let me tell you this, as a former police officer, it is very fucking strange for a woman to commit suicide by self-immolation.
Yeah,
women, like guys will Cobain that shit, blow their heads off, fucking jump off a bridge, running in front of traffic, whatever. Women think about dumb shit like the funeral and leaving, I want everybody to remember that, so they OD from like pills or sitting in the garage doing the exhaust thing, or, drinking themselves to death. Women OD mostly from that kind of shit. So for this staffer to self-immolate, dude, in my brain as an ex-cop, that raises a whole different fucking set of questions. But also, there was supposed to be a House Ethics Committee report that dropped today, the day after the primary, about Tony Gonzalez and the affair. Have you seen anything on that?
As of right now, no. Because they were trying to do that for the long Michael John, the ethics committee stuff. I haven't heard anything of that yet. I know they're doing I know they say they're going to do an investigation, but them actually doing the investigation, because they did a investigation on LMR, and
as they should.
Yeah, the only thing that happened with her was she was, and this is like 2003, 2002.
I'm just experimenting right now, trying to find some funny shit or some good shit. Not funny shit.
They just took her off of the Foreign Affairs Committee.
Foreign Affairs. She has internal affairs with her fucking brother. She shouldn't be on the Foreign Affairs Committee.
Yeah. So it's still in the process, because that stuff just dropped right when they were doing the voting, even the early voting. That stuff happened like 2 weeks ago. Everything came out and it made national news. The other thing that happened that was kind of interesting was Dan Crenshaw doesn't have a seat anymore.
I love it. Look, we'll do party lights for that one.
There you go. But also, what is it? Jasmine Crockett was.
Yeah, we hate her.
She screamed out because she doesn't have a congressional seat anymore after this year, because her district just magically vanished.
Yeah.
But it's funny that she got kicked out, and when she found out that she's not going to be able to do the Senate race as a Democrat, one, they weren't giving her money anyways. Two, she's batshit crazy. She needs to go back to Missouri. But she screamed out, "The Republicans are stopping me! Blah 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 blah. Republicans!" I was like, "You mean the Democrats, right?"
Everybody hates you, lady. Go away.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Nobody even wants to come to your birthday party. She's a fake ass ghetto chick. She's not even really ghetto.
No.
She's from the same school that like multiple fucking white, rich, affluent people went to. She just puts on a fucking hood persona to fucking try to get a constituency. Like, dude, you're not. I fucking hate it. I hate her, dude. Like, she's so fucking fake. And it's all fake. It's all fake outrage. She don't give a fuck. That bitch is worth $9 million. You think she gives a fuck about any of the people that she's acting like a hood rat in front of? She don't give a shit. She's gonna get in her fucking Mercedes and roll out to her fucking $1.5 million house and giggle about shit while she drinks champagne and eats fucking caviar.
And
the struggle.
Yeah. Last and not least, before we head off into the great
but last but not least, Mark Teixeira, my district, TX21, fucking crushed it. He is going to be our Republican candidate, the former Texas Ranger and New York Yankee first baseman, Trump endorsed, MLB Hall of Famer, Second Amendment, deport all the illegals. Like, let's fucking go.
You had me until like Yankee.
I mean, he can't control where they send him.
There's contracts he had to sign.
Dude, he was a first baseman for the Rangers. We're talking Rafael Palmeiro, Will Clark, fucking Mark Teixeira. Like,
All right.
top three Ranger first baseman ever.
Well, in the Houston 18th Congressional District, McAfee, I'm going to get it's not McAfee, Menfee and Green are going on up on the runoff for the Democratic district.
What was the percentage on that?
It was really close.
Green, that's that old mean black man that screams at Trump all the time, right?
Is he black?
Which Green are you talking? Let me see.
I'm talking about. Hold on. He's black?
I think he's that's that old mean black man that always yells shit at fucking Trump.
Yeah.
Old George Washington Carver wannabe looking ass.
It's not giving me fucking any kind of.
He got kicked out of the State of the Union for saying black people aren't, or the hell holding up that sign that said black people aren't monkeys or whatever, and screaming dumb shit. But which, I mean, like I said, hey, that video that was fucked up. His staffer should have never posted that. He might have signed off on it. If he did, I mean, like, dude, I get it, but still, dog, you should have never posted that. Like, that's when you send to the homies. Like, that's in the group to like Trump, Marco, Pete, like to the boys, you know, fucking JD, like that's in the private group chat. That's not one we blast out on X, but also funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think Michelle Obama is a monkey. I think she's a man with a wiener.
Yeah. And we'll send this off after this. I did
but
do
congratulations, Mark Teixeira, dude. Fuck yeah. TX21. My district. Let's go. Huh?
I did do something this week today. We went down to Dallas and everything and went to do a ammo run. I actually ate at Gas Monkey Garage.
How'd you like it?
All I had was a cheeseburger. That was the only thing on that menu that was like just appealing to me. Yeah. And if anybody else goes, you'll probably find like other things on there that's actually appealing.
Was Richard there?
Huh?
Was Richard there? No.
But and I'll tell you this, that has to be hands down one of the best burgers I had in a long while.
Nice.
It was even the fries were good.
Nice.
So, anyways, everybody, sorry that we didn't play it on X. Trey just flipped everything. He's just like, I want to see videos.
I canceled the YouTube subscription. I'm sorry.
It happens. I'll tell you, we don't do anything that
bad.
But
if you followed us over here, we do greatly fucking appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. But anyways, love you guys. I'm David Dickerman.
I'm Trey Witzel from TX21. Thank you, Mark Teixeira. Good job, buddy. Shout out Brandon Herrera.
Also, give us that promotion code.
What's that?
The promotion code
for Grow Your Ass Off. It is www.grillyourassoff.com/Witzel, WITZELL. It'll get you 10 or 15% off. I'm not sure. I'll be better about it. I'll let you know next week. Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.